Hey guys, it's me Sangai. So I'm going to give you today update from my just earlier sales call, okay? Because I really could not continue or say what all happened. So if you ask me about how did your sales call go today, like you had done sales call, yeah, I had done sales call, but like if you ask me in the video what overall happened in that my seventh sales call is I just had talk with my client, like with that potential new client in WhatsApp, and I pitched everything, and I also asked him to come in the Zoom meeting just after that, and I gave him the link, and we just hop up on the Zoom call, okay? And yeah, we just did that, and yeah, we get through the everything, okay? But I just didn't really explain some of these things because the time was limited and the client wasn't also busy, no, the free, okay? So what overall happened is a client didn't really say, oh no, I don't work with you, but he said that it was already like 9 p.m at that time today, and he said that I really don't know, I cannot decide today, I will decide tomorrow, and I will tell you tomorrow. And yeah, I also offered him 14 days trial, and in that 14 days trial, yeah, I said him that I will get you three implant patient for your clinic. And yeah, I said that, and yeah, now what is going to happen is just I need to wait for my another respond, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing my and just cold call or sales call. And also what just happened is uh I really was doing follow up with my client, okay, like previous client, and I had called one of those people just today, and I had talked with, I think, assistant, okay, and what they said is at that time, like the owner wasn't right that time, so they would say that the decision maker would call, and they just called me today, and they hooked me, okay, in right away, and they said that brother, not brother, but we are really going to have a big deal with you. Yeah, he exactly said that. And I was kind of hooked, okay? Like it was on TikTok, Instagram Reels, but also in the power of his mouth. And I hooked that. I got hooked, and yeah, we had all the things, but I'm just going to tell you what he was saying and what he meant. So first thing is, what he was saying is, he was saying that he was genuinely interested with me even though I really haven't met with him personally, or even though we haven't any sales call. But yeah, he might be looking for anyone to hiring like agency to work for his clinic. And he said that yeah, tomorrow let's do our meeting, and in that meeting we will talk with you everything, okay? And we have our meeting in 2 p.m with one of his business partner, and in that meeting what I have to show is everything, my process, everything, and we will move forward. I'm kind of, yeah, I just got scheduled the meeting by the client, I mean by the client, okay? I really didn't do call, like, no, I had to call them first, I had to call them, follow up them again and again, but they asked me, they said that okay, I'm just going to work with you. Not he didn't say work with you, but yeah, we're really going to have a um big deal. I really didn't understand. I also asked him, and yeah, kind of don't know, but I'm excited. Like I'm excited that he might really be my first client because yeah, his sound was like he really want digital marketing to grow his business, to grow his clinic. So since I have my knowledge, okay, and I'm still doing one thing, which is I'm in Facebook ads. I'm still like, yeah, I'm practicing my, which is the ads, okay, which is the campaign thing, because I know anyone can run any ads, but just the website, no, not the strategy, and that is all. And yeah, in this video I'm not really going to say all of this like this. Just I'm just going to give you overview that I'm not really expert yet. I'm not saying that I will get them result in 1 day, but I know that I know a lot of things. Then means I have knowledge. Yeah, I know that I have my skill, knowledge, and expertise. The only thing is I haven't just used that. Means since uh, since we had to get our first client, and since I'm still working on my first client, so it means I have never worked with anyone or never run ads for them. So it's kind of like, what I'm trying to tell you is that, yeah, I will definitely give them result, and I will do as much as I can. And yeah, and tomorrow's sales call, I think that meeting will be kind of, don't know, but I'm kind of expecting that they might really get convert, because yeah, they understand how digital marketing was so important in this century. Okay. And yeah, he also asked me about my, which is like, available time also. He also asked me about whom, like, what is your age, and who is that your company, do, are you single or not, and I say everything. And when I say that I was just 16 years old, he said like, oh yeah, you are doing great at that age. Yeah, so bro, we are going to do, connect you tomorrow. I don't know, like, he was surprised by my age, but I think that doesn't really matter, especially in business. Like, anyone can start, like even 11 years old kid, 12 years old kid can even start SMMA. It's not that big deal, but yeah. So I'm just hoping that they might get convert, but it doesn't mean that I'm really going to stop doing my cold call. I will still do my tomorrow cold call. And yeah, as for today, it's already, guys, it's already, if you are seeing or not, but yeah, it's already 10:39 p.m. So what does it mean? I have to now sleep, and I have to go to my college tomorrow, since I really genuinely don't like to go college. I just don't like school, but I kind of do anything right now. So yeah, I have to somehow follow the traditional path in some my way, or somehow right now. But yeah, and after that, I think we will be on the Zoom meeting in 2 p.m. Okay, and after that, if they, I don't know, like, I will still do my cold call and sales call with another, but I will also try to follow with today client that I had my sales call. And yeah, if you ask me about, bro, how did you do that sales call? Well, first thing is, as I told you, the first thing is always you have to even practice your presentation. Okay, because if you are watching this and if you want to know how can you do, how can I do my sales call, then it means you are just starting out, or you haven't done any sales call. Means you want to know that how I did, means you just want to know the tips. Okay, I'm just going to give you one tips, which is, try to practice your sales call as much as I can. Okay, like, you can just do is you can open Zoom app, okay, in your PC, or if you don't have PC, then you can just do is camera in your mobile. And after that, the presentation should be like, what you have to do is just, you have to, like, be like, there's someone in front of you, or the client is in front of you, and now you are talking, or you are having mess, and the meeting with him. So how do you start from that? Like, you have to practice from starting to ending, means how you usually do. No, I don't mean usually, because you haven't done anything, or you haven't started it. So just you must have a structure, like, I'm going to first start with this, and I'm going to end like this. Like, you, if you have make that structure, and if you know that way and how and when I'm going to do that, just practice that in the presentation. And also, and I don't really mean that you just practice, like, I mean, you just get in motion, motion, and you never take action. But you know that that is not going to give you action. The only thing will give you is the real action. Like, you might be afraid of cold call, like, you might be afraid of rejection, or you might be afraid of what others or business owner might say, or what if they say no. Like, I know I had also felt that, and I also feel this way. But yeah, it doesn't mean that you have to stop. Just will give let me give you one just reason. Okay, like, the strategy to overcome anything, just give yourself time, like just 10 minutes, and ask yourself, like, why are you doing this? Means, even if you are just an agency, or if you are just freelancer or if you are starting social media marketing or anything, okay, just ask yourself for 7 times questions. Like first ask, hey, just ask, just do like this. Why am I doing this? Why am I starting this business? First ask yourself and just try to get that answer by myself. So I think I want to start this agency because like that. And when you get that because and answer, then ask yourself, why do I want that? For example, if I give you example like, okay, I want to start my agency because what should I give you example? Because I want to book like this book. Okay, I wanna buy like this book. And now what do you do? Yeah, just ask yourself, well, why do I wanna buy that book? Just ask like this 7 times. Okay, and I know that if you reach to the seventh reason that why you're doing that, and if you found that, and if you use that as the motivation of why you're doing that, then I know that you never going to stop. That means even though you just got rejected in court call, even though you got just hang up, you will have to realize that okay, I was starting this because of this. Means I have to still go. And yeah, it's kind of the strategy that I give you because yeah, if you are just most of you like just starting out, then it is really going to help you because if you don't have a strong reason, like why are you even starting, means like if someone just say that I think you are just a bad agency, you don't even know what you do, you don't even, you cannot even explain your own service, even though that makes you hurt, but you know that why you're starting, and you know that one words from others won't stop you because they aren't really going to pay your bills. Okay, you have to achieve your own goals. So yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is just this is a strategy of overcoming anything. It's like fear of rejection, fear of cold calling, fear of like being afraid of rejection, and fear of just anything, okay, that holds you back from your cold call, sales call. And yeah, if you just think that you could genuinely help them, then one thing is you really have to start taking action. And I know you and me will be taking action always, but yeah, we need to keep going. And overall, I think yeah, that is all for today. And it's kind of the not the motivation, but the reality. Okay, because I know you might be thinking, or I might be thinking, why am I giving that? Because since means why I'm giving this is first thing is I have done 7 times sales call than you, means you are still on the olive phase, and you would better to listen to me because I have got experience. So yeah, and if you are still have the egos that you think, why do I listen to this guy, who is even this, then yeah, good luck, then just try to figure out your own way. But yeah, and you know that there's one quote that says the smart people learn from the others people mistake. And yeah, I don't really have to explain anything regarding this. And about this Facebook things, I think I probably cannot make right now today video about, but yeah, soon I will be making like a lot of content and regarding that. And as well as I told you, today I finally did is I make the video about cold call that I did. Okay? But in that video, it would have taken like 2 or 3 hours. Holy, if I had show you, like I know the number I was dialing, the messaging I was doing, everything. But I didn't do that. I just tried to show you the exactly the way I talk. Okay, and that was one video. And second was my 7 sales call that I did today, and yeah, I kind of had to follow up him tomorrow. And second is, and this one video which is the all the update and some value. Okay, because you guys might not really just watch this because if there's no value. So yeah, I think that is all 3 videos in one day, and I'm just happy on it. And yeah, for tomorrow goal, I kind of have to hop up on the Zoom meeting with that guy. And I don't know, like he was really sound like he want someone to grow his clinic or like help his, okay, like I really didn't ask, but yeah, but still I will try to do, even if I don't convert him, even if they said that they would talk to his business owners or like anyone, just give him time. I will try to do new cold call and new sales call tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, that is all for today's. And if you ask me about, hey, you had like the title in the YouTube videos that you had done, you had meeting, two meeting in your cold call. Yeah, I had, but since I think you guys might believe me what I said, or if you just don't still believe me, then it's okay. But yeah, there's the proof that I had given, or I with first what one client is, I had given her the link, everything, try to call her, doing everything, but she didn't respond that. And another client who was that is, she also was busy or forgot for uh, meeting since she was busy, so that is why I couldn't do that. But with another sales call that happened without no way, I just, yeah, I think I just called that client, okay, and we just had our sales call after that WhatsApp call, and that is how it goes. So yeah, it's kind of good, and I will try to follow up them with tomorrow. And yeah, I think that is all for today's video. And if you ask me about like, hey, did you do your exercise and meditating, then yeah, I haven't like the meditate things, but I have done exercise in my evening. So yeah, I just now have to meditate and kind of have to now sleep because I gotta do a lot of things tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. Like there will be new people that I will be calling. There will be new people will be pop up in the Zoom call, and there will be a lot of rejects. And so it's kind of exciting journey. So yeah, if you wanna keep seeing my journey, no, I don't really mean to just see my journey and you do nothing. You just sit there, you just scroll. No, I don't really mean that. What I mean is you also take action. Okay, in the first place is, and like even though you don't do your sales call, no, I don't mean even though you don't have the business like SMM, even if you are like in other business, it doesn't mean that you just watch some videos, you like my video, and you just watch me growing, and you do nothing. You just see that, and you comment down on the future that, hey, I was your first first subscriber, bro. Just just let me ask you, what is going to get you that? Huh? Nothing. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you have to also take action, okay? And you have to stick with me. Like you have to see that um, what thing I need to more do. What how I can get good than this guy, means how I can be good more than this guy. And yeah, how I can keep watching him, growing him as well. I keep using his strategy, his knowledge on my own. So that is what smart people would do, and I know you are one of them. And I think yeah, that is all. And if you ask me like about some of the knowledge that I got from the Facebook, which is, yeah, I think I'm kind of going to give you some of the Facebook ads knowledge, okay? And I know there's really no script that I have right now, okay? It's just my book that I try to sell. There's no script that I'm just trying to give you this knowledge, like the thing I know, okay? So the first knowledge is, if you are in the Facebook ads manager, and if you have the lower budget, means if you have just like $10 $20 per day, then you have to have a stable offer as well. You have to use that money wisely, and you don't really have to do is one thing, which is in one campaign you should not really use more than two ad set, or two ad, means you if you just what I mean is, if you have like budget like $100, and you want to use that $100 for 10 days, like, and in each day there will be 10 days, so there will be just two ad set, two ad means, and it shouldn't be like a lot of they that just do that, okay? But just take your time to building or stable offer as well as creatives. And I don't really mean like a fancy editing, 3D editing. No, there just should be a clear voiceover and clear visual. Like, and also there should not be like a lot of stocks videos, because that will just make anyone go and will score. And yeah, if you finalize that, then you must have a copywriting skill. You can use like ChatGPT or anything if you don't know. And yeah, you just what you do is, what I'm trying to tell you is, yes, yeah, this is your first uh thing. Okay, what you do is just you do duplicate once you have created, and you do is ABO, means you do is camping of the object. ob- I think, yeah, ob- ob- I, I think I'm really getting stuck. It's called CBO. No, it's ABO, advantage budget optimization. Sorry, I think it's kind of making me hard. Like, yeah, you use this advantage camping budget, and in that, if you own it, there will be like $10. Okay, and $10. So this is what your budget is going to be. Because if you ask me why would I do that, means the simple reason is uh, the Facebook. Like, yeah, you also have to do your targeting things, everything. I'm not really going to say all of this, but what I'm trying to is overall manage is this. ABO is going to help you. No, the ad set budget optimization is, I think, guys, no, it's not ad set. Okay, I really forgot what I'm even saying, since I really don't have any script to talk. It's just advantage budget camping. Okay, because you use that because it is going to use that most your money in which one is performing better. If your one ad set is performing better, then it will use most of that in that budget, in that ad set, and that is how you're going to get results. So overall, you just, if I summarize, you just use two ad set, two ads in variation, because you don't have a lot of budget, and you use advantage camping budget, and your budget will be 10. And yeah, you really cannot do a lot of things testing, since you don't have budget, since you cannot test a lot of things in that. And your goal, and if you ask me about what your goal is, like, if you want to get lead, then you just choose your lead goal. If you want to get your sales, then you just sales, means you, the budget will, the budget, if you have lower budget, then the goal should be that one. Okay, and about the ads creatives, there are a lot of ads format that you can use, like emotionals and educationals, reviews, testimonials, interviews, a lot of things. And there's also a lot of things that I might really guys teach you. Okay, and yeah, if you uh, wanna know, like, and if your money is not spending, means if you your 10 budget, $10 budget is not spending, means the problem isn't with anything. The problem is with your target, because you have narrowed down your targeting, means there's not a lot of people that Facebook might reach. So what is, what you have to do is just broad your audience. Okay, and you also have to know like your ideal customer profile, means if you don't know, if you are like trying to sell your just suppose that just a product. Okay, and if you don't know that, why would someone buy that product, who would wanna buy that product, why and how they wanna, like, and this is kind of the ICB, means everything from ideal customer profile. Okay, because that is one thing, and another one is offer. Because if you don't have anything stable offer, then no one is gonna buy with you, or no one is going to fill out the form. And also there's a lot of things that I might teach you today, and this is all I learned. Okay, like, yeah, there's a lot of things that I might not just teach you, but yeah. So, and also the ad script, okay, which is your main focus should be rather than targeting, which is the ads. Because in the ads also, the script, if you are using like video script, video ads, this should be a script that must use a framework like pastor, and like the hook and value and CTA, There are a lot of framework that you can use to get attention, get people hooked, and yeah, that is what you can do. And you also have must have the, if you are just if you are running like lead gen agency, okay, or if you are in lead gen agency, then if you are like have to call leads, then yeah, there's also structure that you might use. The first one is you do greetings, means why are you calling, or the greetings means who you are and whom where you are calling from. Like you might say, hey, hey Jenny, my name is this, and I'm calling from that Rio Dental Clinic. I'm calling you because, or something like that, okay? You also said is why you're calling, because the reason you are calling. Like you might say, hey, I'm just reaching out it regarding the voucher you claim from our Facebook. So that is okay. And their situation, like if you like, if you, in my case, I will ask them about like their dental lecture. So in any case, can you actually describe like your dental situation, what is the current situation that you're having, or something like that, okay? And after that, you is do is screening or logistic, means you say, you just trust build, and yeah, and you give the offer, or the yeah, in my case, I would say about the voucher that they claim for, okay? And I would ask for them after their time when available for them, like are they ready or available for the appointment, and I would schedule the appointment. So and I would call, and so it's kind of the lead generation model structure to call those leads, okay? But you don't really have to call those leads if you don't want that. But yeah, I do that. That is why that is why some of you are watching might be calling the leads. So yeah, that is one thing that I also teach you. In summary, your structure should be greetings region. First is greetings, second is region for calling, third is their dental situation, fourth is their logistic screening, and fifth is their time, and sixth is schedule appointment. So that is what you thing gonna do. And also this should be the main thing. If you are lead gen agency, means the funnel, means like you can use software like go high level. If you don't know, you can watch go high level videos, and there's a lot of, because I'm not really gonna go deep down, it's just going to help you with everything, okay? It's just one all in one place. And yeah, like what I mean is funnel, like when the lead is captured, means when the lead fill out the form from your Facebook ads, then what is going to happen means the first thing is they have to get the confirmation email and SMS, and they have to get the text, and they have to get call, and we have to use our script to use, and we have to set appointment, we have to start reminding, and we have the lead will go to the clinic. So that is what a funnel means. And in your case, there might be a lot of different funnel you can use based on your needs. But yeah, that is a simple funnel that that you can use, okay? And if you ask me about, yeah, also you can do is, means like the most effective ads ever you can make, like in the image or video, is the proof, means reviews. Like just think yourself, you want to buy something in online, okay? You want to buy like the mouse, okay? Just suppose that you want to buy this mouse, and you are really need this, and you are looking for it, and you just scroll on Facebook, and you see that they are just like, yeah, selling mouse in $10, okay? Okay, and but since you, it just had been 1 days or first time you have ever been gone through that ads, or they had been seen, but you wouldn't really buy that even if it is on $10, because you still don't trust, you still don't know whether it is good or not, you still don't know whether they had buy or not. So what I'm overall trying to do is, you need still trust and reviews that it is legitimate, or it is really real, that if you buy this it will come to your home. So that is why the proof result or testimony reviews is important for your ads. And yeah, there's a lot of things. And also your ads must not be like ads. Means what I'm trying to tell you is your ads, like your ads, like it just shouldn't be like a silly ads, or it just shouldn't be like ad. What I'm trying to tell you, just don't make it like ad. Just make it like as a normal video, like use storytelling. And I don't really mean to use just story, but the storytelling skill, and just make it as like a normal video. If someone, if your customer, if your ideal customer would just scroll and they would watch that, and they wouldn't thought that it was really ad. They thought that okay, it was just normal video. So I think that is what you want to do. Okay. And yeah, and another thing is, there's a lot of, I'm trying to really figure it out and what I have been. And also you have to choose is right or for your marketing strategy, everything is. And yeah, from your which is from the perspective of the retargeting, you really need to have everything like uh, conversion event setup in your website. If you are in sales, if you want to run sales, because you know that the retention or the retargeting. Okay. And you also have to get a pixel. And yeah, and that is, I think, all. There's a lot of, but yeah, I think that is all for today's very videos. And I think this is a lot of, but I will definitely have you with each day, like helping or teaching like this something, so it can be valuable for your life and you can also implement that. I think yeah, that is all for today's video. And if you found this video, then make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, subscribe for more content like this. And you can, and yeah, also is, if you are having problem with Facebook ads, or if you don't know how to even set up a campaign, then I have a video and make that in how you can set up a basic Facebook campaign or one is campaign, and you can watch that, learn from that, and you can implement. So yeah, you can check it out that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.